Okay, so we're going to talk about stabilizing through the body functionally. The first video here will be about the pelvis. So we want to think about like a pulley system here. So basically, when you're bearing weight, you're going to be grounding down from your gluteal muscles, anchoring and pulling that down while simultaneously lifting up from your abdominal muscles to level and stabilize the pelvis. When your leg is off the ground or when you're lifting or swinging like walking, you're going to be using primarily your abdominal muscles here to lift the front of the pelvis, which is going to be more of a tilt or an actual turning of the wheel, versus when we load, it's a little bit of a turn, but then a lock in here. The other time that we roll it back is when we go into our like squatting, and those hips are going back. So if you put your fingers here at the front of the pelvis, you should be able to feel that kind of roll back and kind of soften, not dump forward and kick out, and that's where we collapse in that low back and everything kind of comes out here. They're not stable, and that's also applying to balance. So I'm going to demonstrate how to work this in different positions. The first of which will be on the back here. So this is the easiest one because we're not loaded. This will we can do both, I suppose. We're going to do, if we want to just do the abdominals, basically like a marching. So I'm trying to feel that ASIS here in the front of the pelvis. I want to be able to kind of get that just gently, try to use my abdominal muscles. I'm pulling through the pelvis here to lift the leg, not just lifting the leg with my hip flexors. So I want to feel that roll of the pelvis. If I got my hand here, I want to feel that dial turning, that wheel turning, and kind of using the abdominals to accomplish that. Now I can do the other side, and I can march back and forth, slow and control, make sure that I'm stabilizing. And then the other thing too is the leg that I'm not lifting. I can ground down. I don't need to lift my hip off the table like a bridge. I just want to stabilize that as I lift the other one. So I'm using the abdominals for both and using the glute on the one that I'm loading and stabilizing for. Seated is very similar. I'm going to be in the chair. So kind of sitting forward, good posture. My weight is forward so that I can load a little bit more through my legs. I'm going to feel right here. So same thing, I can lift one or the other, and this is going to just slightly roll back, but mostly I'm going to be thinking about staying tall and not losing my posture, but I want to feel that wheel roll when I lift. When I load, like say I'm lifting this one is staying back and it's stabilizing as my weight is more over this leg just to hold me there. So you might feel that your weight shifts a little bit here, and that's totally normal and fine, gives you a better stability. The wall, same thing. I'm going to come up here. So I'm going to use the wall to keep my hips back here so I can kind of shift and lift and keep my butt back basically to kind of ensure that I'm grounding back through my glute, because now I'm in full weight bearing. I have to really be able to lift up. So I'm grounding down and back. I want to feel that lock in and be stable while I lift with my abdominals and up through my chest and really manage the weight of my own body here. And that's the different positions there.